do the fans have a responsibility to stay loyal to the team no matter what?
They are loyal to the team. They're loyal to winning first. They're loyal to success. So, I mean, I have many different takes on this. And the first one is fans are not helicopter parents. Helicopter parents is like the kid can do no wrong. There are certain players that just a fan base embraces, sometimes irrationally. We've seen it here in New York, but a lot of different people, you're like, really, this guy? But they absolutely just love him. He can do no wrong, and it's everybody else's fault why he didn't have success. But a lot of times, there's a guy who will come in as a star, Ben Simmons being one of them, and the expectations are high. And early on, you coddle him because he's a young player. And then as you start to, okay, you got to start getting that level that we have set, that bar that we have set for you. Well, you're not reaching that bar. And then we're hearing some things about you and your off seasons and how there's work that you should be putting in. Here's the other thing about fans that, now this part's irrational, where when you go on social media in your off season and you talk about a vacation you're on, or maybe you're going to like go into the studio and, cut a track or whatever it is, what do people say in the comments? Get in the gym, work on your free throws. Like all people care about is that stuff. So it's coincidental that Philly is a city of brotherly love. And what do we do as fans in Philadelphia? But we treat you like you're a younger brother. We'll beat you up, but if somebody else does, now we'll come to your defense. But the Ben Simmons thing goes beyond all that. The Ben Simmons thing has become a frustration that he's allowed to get into his head. So should fans only cheer for their team, their home team? No, you cheer for results. That's what you want. That's what you are as a fan. I want you to win and help my team win. And if you're keeping my team from winning, you're going to hear about it, and that's what's happening in Philly right now.
I think you, as a fan, you're supposed to support your team and the player that is on your team to do the best that he can possibly do at that point in time. No question about it. What happens with Ben Simmons is you're now getting into his head. Now you're playing mind games, but yet and still, you want him to win. And you want him to bring home a championship, but you're booing him. You're being negative. So when you run him out of town and he goes somewhere else, and all of a sudden he turns into something different than what you had, you'll start to blame the coach in the organization, but not yourself as fans for treating people a certain way. I'm not one. I'm not a fanboy, nor am I a helicopter dad. To a degree I am, but not really. And so when I look at it, I say to myself, Ben Simmons struggles at the free throw line. He struggles shooting the football. That's confidence. I mean, the basketball. That's confidence. You're not helping his confidence by treating him wrong, whether it's social media, booing him, doing bad things, saying bad things. It just doesn't help the situation, because what do athletes say is, I don't want to be here now. I'm out of here. I don't want to be around these people. This is ridiculous. And so now you're getting into his emotions week in, week out, night in, night out. So he goes to management and he says, I want out. Now the first thing you start to say is, he's not good. Oh, he's boring. Oh, look at the crybaby. Well, you help create the situation rather than understanding why he's in this situation. It's not all about he's not shooting free throws in the middle of the night. Maybe it's psychological. Maybe you're playing a part of it by treating him a certain way. Support is key. Support the player as long as he's on your team.
I'm supporting you with tough love, Key. That's what I'm doing. I'm supporting you with tough love.
But maybe he's not built like that.
I'm letting you know this is not good enough. You're better than this, and I expect more out of you.
It's not your job. You're not the coach, and you're not the organization.
I'm a fan. I'm more important.
Sits in the seat and try and cheer him on and motivating versus booing him and talking negative.
Is this what you want?
All the time.
It's okay. You'll make the next one. Don't worry about it, Benny. It's fine. Shoot another. It's okay.
I didn't say you had the
You're
softball.
not getting that.
I didn't say you had the softball.
I'm watching a playoff game. The process was supposed to have gotten me a ring by now.
You don't have to go.
You're an entitled fan.
Yeah, he's so a fan. You don't have to go and be that internet guy on social media in your little closet.
Oh, that's where I'm going next after the game. Oh, you're hearing about it after the game. I'm going to start packing out right now. I'm going to go right to your Instagram.
You don't have to do that.
You played. If a fan base boos you, will you have loyalty to that city?
Yeah, I had loyalty to this city, and they booed the hell out of me. Constantly.
Constantly. Wait.
I just kept playing. I didn't pay them people no damn attention, girl.
1 in 15 boos, right?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Now hang on.
What in 15? They had the head, the paper bag on the face. The guy takes the paper bag on the face, screams at all of us, looks at me and go, "You two, you suck. You're the worst. Get out of here. Go back to California."
Waste of a draft pick.
Waste of a draft pick. I didn't listen to that because mentally I'm strong enough not to pay that any attention.
But what happens, let's fast forward from 96 to 98, Bill Parcells is there, and you guys go to the conference champ. That whole season, that same guy, was he still doing that? Or was he going, great job, Keyshawn, great job? What a great pick that was.
He's a turncoat, though.
No, it's not a turncoat. That's a fan. It's short for fanatic. We're nuts. This is what we do.
I guess that's what you do. I just never paid attention at that level to fans. I don't pay attention to social media. I don't know if Ben Simmons does. It certainly seems like there's things that get in the way of Ben Simmons based on those sort of comments that's being made, and now everybody wants to run him out of Philadelphia. It's just,
hey, listen, your coach and the whole coaching staff and the front office, their job is to keep Ben Simmons' head in the right place. Their job is to make sure that his weaknesses turn to strength. My job as a fan is to demand the performance that I'm looking for that night.
If you demand the
I want my
performance
team
that
to
you're
win.
looking for, you pay good money for your seats, you want to see a winning product put on the court.
Yeah, I give you all my emotions.
What good does it serve you to be negative and over the top, hiding on a screensaver or whatever the hell that
makes me feel better. I get it out of my system.
At the game. You didn't pay good money to demand what that performance is.
My fandom is not about the money I spent on the ticket. The money I spent on the ticket, my demand is on the performance of I came to see a good show. I hope I get one. My demand is my emotion that I devote to you as a player and a team where I'm investing myself. I invest myself into your team and you as a player. And I want to get paid back.
I want to give you a hard question then because I see where you're coming from with all of this. Literally 2019, I was following the 76ers run up until the Raptors. Second round, so they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Second round of the playoffs. Imagine.
That was the whole process thing for the first time we really started to see it. Right.
Imagine other fan bases whose teams aren't even in the playoffs. They're in the playoffs. Game one, those Philly fans booed the 76ers.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.